Hi, welcome everyone to your Saturday Facebook Live or wherever you're tuning into. My name is Mariana, and today I have my fellow Latina friend, Xiomara.
Hola, hola.
And yeah, we're gonna do this small interview. So, Xiomara, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Where are you from? Where do you live? And what do you do?
Okay, thank you, Mariana. So I was born in Buenaventura. It's an Afro-Colombian port in Colombia.
Mhm.
And it's very broken down, kind of like Cuba, kind of very abandoned, but the culture is so vivid. That's where I started dancing when times were really hard in my life, and it kept me grounded. Um, then with my family, we lived in Cali for a long time. And then when things got hard, I went back to Buenaventura and really just started dancing.
Mm.
When I was, I think 15, yeah, 15, we moved to United States. My mom brought my brothers and I to United States, to California, to San Francisco,
Mm.
which is another blessing of a city. I mean, Buenaventura, Cali, and San Francisco, I've been blessed with amazing towns and cities, very cultural. And so, yeah, we moved to San Francisco with my mom and my brothers because my mom and dad had separated from a lot of issues that happened. We basically went from riches to rags in
Mm.
1 week.
Wow.
And I started, my first job was selling lottery down the streets in Buenaventura, and I was only 12.
Wow.
Yes,
So you've come a long way.
I've come a long way.
And how did you end up here in Rythmia?
Oh, it's just that calling that, all of us just got that calling. I knew it was time to make a change in my life
Hmm.
because I had been kind of like, I felt like a hamster spinning the wheel, inside
Okay.
a wheel, just spinning. Uh, I'm an artist. I was born an artist, and I have dedicated my life to the arts. I paint, I dance. I've danced for many years. I won a scholarship to Mills College.
Hmm.
I sing, I write songs, and I design fashions as well. And so, but the past years, I have not been doing it.
Hmm.
I've been literally just surviving, just the head over the water, just surviving. My mom has Alzheimer's. I was taking care of her. I have two kids, and life was just happening way too much over me, way too much, too fast.
Hmm.
And I had not been doing it. And then I started getting just depressed, but I wasn't showing it too much to my family. I wasn't crying too much. I was just kind of zombified.
Hmm.
And I live now in Laguna Beach, California. California is my favorite state. Yeah.
Ah. Mhm.
It's a state of open minded people right by the ocean.
Hmm.
And so I just received that calling, and I knew I had to come and make a change in my life because my spirit was literally dying.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. Powerful.
I have taken Yahe before in Colombia
Hmm.
twice when my dad was alive. And that was very powerful. It helped me a lot. But I wanted to come to a place where it would be all immersive of just ceremonies plus, the yoga like Rythmia has. And this place has been just incredible, life changing.
Hmm. Hmm. Wow, interesting. Yeah, I was gonna ask if you had done like Yahe before, coming from Colombia and everything, and you could see like the difference, because at the end it's like every place that you go to drink the medicine, it has their different energy, different essence. Like, what stood out for you, from here, like having that um, other experience in Colombia?
Absolutely, absolutely. Like, how was it different here from there?
Yeah.
Well, I think maybe when I did in Colombia, that was 14 years ago. I didn't know I was pregnant with my first child.
Wow.
No wonder he's so magical. and,
He's connected.
and he's definitely connected. He's very psychic. He fixes everything, and he knows where everything is when we lose things.
Wow.
I have two boys. They're both very magical. And so I think 14 years ago, I was getting prepared to come here.
Wow.
It
Hmm.
definitely opened up a part in my spirit and in my mind and my heart to eventually come here and go through this. It has not been easy. And when I made the decision to come here, when I found the place online, it just looked like, oh, I just said, oh my God, this is 4 days of drinking ayahuasca in a row. You're kidding me, at night and not having dinner?
Like, what is gonna happen?
Yeah. So, but then, I spoke to my wonderful husband, and he was very supportive. And that's it. He doesn't, he makes a decision. He makes things happen. He's not
Mhm.
like wish-washy or anything. He said, okay, that's what you want. Done. Hell, he paid for it. It was my birthday gift.
Aw.
Once he paid, I couldn't back up. When I was on the plane, I wanted to get the hell out of there.
Of
Too
course.
late.
It's like a gift, and I'm on the plane there,
Yes,
so
yeah,
no way out.
exactly. Yeah. So I get here, and the place is absolutely beautiful inside of this rainforest. And, so I just went with it. I surrendered and just started with as soon as you get here, the first Monday, that's it. You don't get time to walk around, talk to the birds, get started with the ayahuasca. So they said no dinner, don't eat after 2 p.m. So I didn't. Already I had been a little nervous of the whole
Mhm.
thing, so I wasn't having too much appetite. And I had not slept much because I ended up packing until late night. So I didn't sleep here.
Mm.
I did not. I slept maybe 2 hours a
Mhm.
day. And I couldn't eat because I didn't have any appetite after
Mhm.
drinking the ayahuasca the next morning. I just didn't have appetite. So it's been really hard.
Yeah.
I've been really kind of fainty and everything. But I think that's just how it was meant to be
Mm.
for me to be in that state, you know, where my body was fully clean and where my spirit was halfway awake, half asleep
Mhm.
to receive the blessings
Mm.
of the ayahuasca. And so Monday went great. I said, once I'm here already, so I'm just going to go 100%. I'm going to surrender. And I did a whole lot of praying, and I asked the spirits to help me out through the process. And I was being guided the whole time. Then I developed a little ritual through the ceremonies, what to do. And Tuesday morning, I was feeling like crap. They had to come and literally like grab me and take me to the clinic
Mm.
because I had not slept, had not eaten. It was the first time of me experiencing this after ayahuasca night.
Right.
So I ended up in the clinic. I was completely dehydrated. I didn't want to tell my family that I was feeling that bad, but my vitals were good. Then Tuesday night was great. Tuesday night, I felt a little more comfortable with the ceremony. Every night I had my 2 shots of ayahuasca. Wednesday was the strongest, though.
Mm, really?
Wednesday was the strongest. Wednesday is when I received my miracle.
Wow. Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's kind of hard to talk about it because oh my God, it's like I've never experienced something like
Mhm.
this.
Yeah. Take your time.
So I was being guided to first. My ritual was being guided to first go outside, walk barefoot on the grass, even though it was full of mud and puddles.
Rainy season
Yeah,
now.
rainy season. Yeah, yeah. Look at the stars. Do my little figure eight dance that I do from the
Ah,
dance Mapale. It's an
mapale.
Afro-Colombian dance that I teach. And a lot of trauma comes out through the hips, and that's the perfect move because it moves the hips in figure eight, arms in figure eight, and the feet too. So I practiced that every night outside. Then I cleaned my feet and went back into the temple. Then I was in front of the altar. I got called to go back to go to the altar. And as I stood in front of the altar, something really strange happened. I just felt there was a table, the altar. It was an archangel at the front. It was San Sadakiel, and behind it was a tree of life. First of all, I want to say my intention for coming here was first to heal myself and to heal my whole family tree,
Wow.
because several people have told us that a long time ago there was a curse put in my family tree. So I wanted to heal that for once and for all for my family and I. So as I stood in front of the altar, I just felt this strong force that just humbled me, pushed me down to my knees.
Mm.
And I was in my knees. And as I look up, I couldn't stand. The light was too bright on my face. There was a light too bright. And then I got this energy just flowing through my whole body. and my all my joints got really stiff in my fingers, and I couldn't bend my fingers. There was one of the assistants who he was keeping an eye on me. I could tell he was, to see if I was going to be okay. And I kept on saying, "Oh God, what is this? Please, this is unbearable. I don't know if I can take this. Give me strength." And so I just felt that, and then I was down to my on fours on the floor, and then I kind of had to crawl out of there. I said, thank you to my altar, and I crawled back into the mattress, my mattress inside the temple. And then he came up to me, and I explained to him what was going on. And he said, "That's good. Don't worry. That's good. That's a good thing." I didn't know what was going on. So that was my miracle on Wednesday.
Wow.
And then last night, Thursday, was the last night. The fourth ceremony of ayahuasca was Yahe. Yahe from Colombia, from my tierra, from my Putumayo. And this one was so thick and strong. Oh my God. So I drank the Yahe. And this one I was being more mellow, mostly like laying down, purging a lot. I went to the bathroom many times, purging, sweating in the bed. I was sweating everything. I walked outside. I saw the stars moving. I walked on the puddly grass again, did my little ritual. I said thank you to the altar. This time I went through the back because I got a little scared of going to the front of the altar again. And then the musicians were playing, and I danced, and I had my, like the guacamaya shawl that I wore for all my rituals, very colorful. And as I was dancing like a guacamaya, the musicians started singing waka 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 wakamaya waka. So I started flying with it. Yeah, it was so
Wow.
great,
Magical.
magical. Yeah, and then after that, I just relaxed in my mattress, praying for my family, visualizing things. I was having visions. I saw a big web in the skies of all of us who were being healed. This is like a hospital for the spirit. We were all, some people were screaming, some people were throwing up in their buckets, some people were pooping in the bathroom, everything, just purging all their sickness, all our sicknesses. Just beautiful. These shamans, these taitas, what they're doing, they're changing the world. It's incredible. And I was thinking everything was positive, everything was great. Then at 4 a.m., they did the circle of the women, and they did the cleansing. All the taitas cleansed us. All the taitas from every night were there. And of course, I was the last one because it was hard for me to get out of the bed, my mattress. So I was the last one there. So I was the last one to get blessed. So finally, I made it to the circle, and they were blessing me. And this was another breakthrough that I had was, I think I mentioned I didn't cry too much in my life because I've always been kind of the center, the one that has to be strong for everybody. I was raised with three brothers, and I'm raising two boys. And I've always had to be strong for my mom, for my younger brother, for my sons, for everybody. But when the taita of Thursday night, when the taita came up to me and all the other taitas were behind me and they were cleansing me, something took over me and it wasn't me anymore. I screamed so loud at 4 a.m., so loud. It was a primal scream. I was heard everywhere, and I finally cried. I cried so loud that it was like 7 generations behind me in my family tree and 7 generations ahead crying through me getting healed.
Wow.
Yeah. And I can't explain with words how it felt. My life has changed, definitely. And when I had that miracle in front of the altar, I realized that I was getting my blessing. I was getting my blessing to be a warrior of light in this world and a healer through my arts. I got my blessing, and I got the blessing for my son Axel and for my son Xavier, and also for my husband Jason, because we are all warriors of light through different careers. And my life has changed. I've just been reborn. I'm going to live my authentic truth. I don't expect things to be immediately changed like that, or to be easy, or like everything's going to be just so different, or everybody's going to treat me so good. No, no, but I'm going to ease into it. I'm going to
Right.
ease into it, but I know what my intentions are because I kept them in my heart.
That's so beautiful. Thank you for sharing all of this because,
Gracias,
it's
Mariana.
gracias a ti. And so the point, it's very interesting how you describe, your miracle about, this tensing, like this light and all of this. And it's like, because for everyone, their miracle is so different, right?
Yes.
And at that moment, did you did you know that that was your miracle, or was it like later on that you understood like what it
Later.
meant? Can you explain a little bit about
Later on, I'm not some guru that knows anything. I mean, I came here like a baby in diapers. I'm learning. I'm
we are
learning.
all?
Yeah. And so I didn't know what the heck was going on. I almost screamed for the assistant to come and help me. Uh, I didn't know what was going on. I've never experienced something like that, for my joints to get stiff and my fingers be like this. And I was trying to fold them and I couldn't. And that bright light on my face, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Later, when I laid down, I processed everything. And as I did prayers, I prayed a lot. I did prayers, mantras, and, you know, I felt the whole night. In all these ceremonies, there was just Holy Spirit's moving me. Sometimes like this, sometimes like this, healing my chakras, different things. And I just surrendered and let it be. I was not scared at all. Not scared.
Wow.
I was only scared at first when it first happened, but after that, I'm good. I'm getting healed.
Yeah. That's amazing, and it's so beautiful how like at the moment, you this like uncertainty of not knowing what is happening, and that's something that, it's like a little recurrent, like on the medicine, like when uncertainty comes, it's like you get like a little restrained, and like you get stiff even, and then like if you allow yourself to surrender like you did, and then like you went back to your mattress, and like the information came, and like at that
Yes.
moment it's like what is going on. So like as we were saying, like the miracles just come in like in every way and form, and
That's right.
right, and the thing that I feel that it's very important is like that it's a
Yes.
feeling that it's like yours. You
Yes.
cannot, like, you can share it, but like you cannot transfer it to someone
I
else.
can't say it in words, and that's as close I could describe it, but there's more.
Right, and even you saying it right now,
Yeah.
like in front of these people, it's like, yeah, if you hear about it, it's like, well, yeah, sounds like, but it's like 10 times more, I'm
Yes.
sure, of how you just described it.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the whole time I've had some miracles in my life, my family and I. I think otherwise I wouldn't be alive. Arts have been one of my miracles too. But I'm open to miracles, and I was open to hearing, when you go, you will have a miracle. I'm open to it. But of course, there's always that little voice, a little skeptical. Miracle. Let's see about that.
Yeah. Do I believe in
Yeah,
miracles?
yeah, right.
Like the rational mind.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah. But definitely, it's true. It's true. Everything that happens here is a miracle, and I highly recommend anybody in your lives just go through Rhythmia, because it's the safe place to do the ayahuasca ceremonies. You can do them anywhere else. There's, other taitas, and you can go to Colombia and all of that. But if you have never done it before, might as well come here.
Thank you for that. And one last thing before we wrap up this beautiful interview. If now that you're going home, if you could say like one word that you're taking with you, like that could, I know that there's a lot,
Yeah.
right? But like if you could say like one thing that you're taking with you back home after this week.
That would be truth.
Hmm. Beautiful.
The truth.
The truth.
Truth is everything.
Truth is everything.
Truth heals.
Yeah. And the trust behind the truth.
The trust behind
Right.
the truth. The truth connects you with your soul.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah.
Gracias, Mariana. And your yoga class was amazing.
Thank you for coming.
Gracias.
Yeah, also, it's also right so important, like the classes around the ayahuasca will always be the center, the medicine, but the other, even like the other
Mm,
classes, are part of, the integration that is happening during the
the
week,
integration,
right?
yes. Yes,
So
everything is so complete here. I mean, wow. It's,
thank
it's
you.
not expensive, it's worth it. It's worth it.
Investment.
It's like worth and better than any investment you can make in your life to change your life and to heal your soul. When you heal your soul, you heal your mind, you heal your heart, you heal your body, you heal your family.
Mm. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
And when many people come, it's like you just keep on spreading that
that's
web
right.
of healing.
Yes,
So
it's
so
happening
nice.
right now in the world. It's
It's
happening.
happening. Yeah,
Just the news show all the negative stuff, but there's more good people in the world doing good than bad people doing bad.
yeah. No, that's good to hear. Yeah. Xiomara, thank you so much
Gracias,
for
Mariana.
sharing.
Muchas
No,
gracias.
give me a hug. Yeah.
Bendiciones.
Muchas gracias por
Gracias a ti.
venir, for being here, for sharing your energy. And thank you all for tuning in to today's live. And I hope to see you soon. Have a great day.
Gracias.